Daniel, I want to hear from you in what events and what's going on with your groups, because we want to get the word out to everyone in Long Island who's having these same issues.
Thank you. My name is Daniel O'Sullivan. I'm from the outer reaches in Suffolk County. We live in Babylon. My wife Amanda and I have 6 children, and we lost our home. And we've been living in temporary housing for almost 2 years now. Now, we've been participating with New York Rising from its inception, and it has been one runaround after another after another. We've joined programs, but with every program, it ends up being the same story. Where's the money? We turn over forms, we wait months, 6 months, 8 months, and all we get is more questions and more clarifications. The latest trick that we're getting from them now is that everything is out of policy. We had insurance. We had $450,000 worth of insurance. The insurance company screwed us by giving us $58,000 on a home that was demolished. So we turned to New York Rising. We expect that we're going to get a sizable amount so that we can rebuild. And what do we get instead? All the money that we were given for our insurance, the duplication of benefits, end up getting taken away from us. Things that New York Rising specifically doesn't cover, like garages, like high-end appliances, things like that would give us more funds to rebuild. They take that away from us. They're saying that none of that counts. So they're not going to itemize our insurance and allow us to have that added back in. So it's just been very frustrating. We recently got involved with IMA. Okay, now unlike Susan's parents, we actually have a mortgage, so we're paying a mortgage and a rent. Okay, we submitted all the paperwork, and the month that we're supposed to get our first check, we get a phone call halfway through the month saying they need more documents. Then we give them the documents, and they discover that we actually prepaid a month's rent. And they told us that they can't count that towards our rent payment because we prepaid it. And what kind of insanity is that? I mean, under what accounting principle does prepaying rent not allow you to count that as a rental payment? So I don't know what's going on in Albany. I don't know what Governor Cuomo is doing or who is misconstruing this, but there is not one program that runs smoothly or, more importantly, puts cash in the hands of the people that really need it.
Very well spoken, and pleasure to have you on the show. Selena, why don't we hear from you and talk about what you've been dealing with your situation with New York Rising and some of these same issues.
Hi, excuse me. My name is Selene Castrovilla, and I'm a resident of Island Park. I received New York Rising. Supposedly, I was in the program since its inception. I was one of its first people, and everything was fine. They kept saying fine, and then just last month they said, "Oh, sorry, we changed the rules, and now you can't have anything because of a technicality." And there's no appeal. There's no way to speak to anybody. I've written 2 letters to Governor Cuomo. No answer. I am in my home, but I borrowed the money to fix it, and New York Rising assured me that I would get reimbursed, and now I am in debt for $125,000, and there's no way to turn, and it's all on a technicality, and there's nobody to turn to. I've had lawyers. I gave a letter to Senator D'Amato last week, and I have not heard anything yet. I'm hoping that I will get some help in that area. I've heard that he is wonderful. But Cuomo, I have not heard a word, and it is so frustrating to be a taxpayer and never get any help. It is absolutely frustrating to be a resident, a taxpayer, and get absolutely no support whatsoever in a time when we are so devastated. And I know that I am not alone.
Thank you so much for sharing, and it's just awful to hear the struggles and the mistreatment that so many people are going with. Next week we're going to do the show right from Anna's home. You can't get more of a graphic description of right in the home. And since you've been such a leader and an activist here in the Island Park community, and you've reached out and helped so many people, I can't think of a better place to do it. So let's talk about next week's show, doing it from your own home and getting a whole group of people to attend next week's show and illustrate exactly what you and your family's been dealing with for almost 2 years.
Again, Howie, we've been living in a trailer for the past 2 years. I've been married 29 years, and I'm lucky we are still married at this point. Honestly. Patricia, the owner of the Wood Design Deluxe here on Austin Boulevard, has been amazing, you know. She has the most beautiful cabinets here, floors, wood floors, and she has worked with me and a couple of other families here in Island Park. She has been there 24/7 helping me with my kitchen without any money, and it's difficult when they need to, you know, they have their own, they need money for their family, and it's been very difficult lately. You know, New York Rising, like Susan has said, keeps changing the rules. Again, the couple from Massapequa, their family of 6, and they're not getting any help. Selena here also sending letters to D'Amato, to Como, not getting answers. I don't understand what's going on, but we do need help here in Island Park. Newsday has an article here that 66 homes have been they have completed their application, and out of the 66, 14 have closed. I believe those numbers are definitely wrong. I know there's more homeowners that are not back home, and also in Suffolk and everywhere else. So please do join us at 120 California Place South in Island Park, right behind Starbucks, and you can visit my trailer. Thank you, Howie.
All right, I'll tell you, from the bottom of my heart, Anna is the nicest, sweetest person, does so much, works, always going to meetings, always working. She's got a heart the size of a mountain. Let's give it up for Anna. And been there for her community, working with people in her community, and we appreciate Patricia supporting our show. It's a lovely store, but it shows you the type of people they are to work with members of the community during hard times. So let's give it up for Wood Design Deluxe Corp.
Yay!
All right. After the break, Rocco Pasafumi and Mayo Minch are coming up, and Christopher Murdy, our Long Beach Island Park history reporter. Is everyone having a good time tonight?
Yay!
All right. And I promise all the homeowners out there that we are not going to stop. We are going to hold New York Rising's foot to the fire, and we're not going to be satisfied until every single homeowner is back in their homes where they belong, and get over all this nonsense and excuses and red tape and delays that New York Rising has given them over 2 years. It's got to stop, and we're going to hold their feet to the fire until every single homeowner is back in their homes. All right, we're going to take a break. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you live from Wood Design Deluxe Corp, right here in the heart of Island Park, on Long Island's first and oldest station, AM 1240. WGPD.